Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to another episode of Barcelona Buzz, where we're diving into the latest news and controversies surrounding our beloved Blaugrana. Today, we've got a story that's left fans scratching their heads, and it's all about referee Szymon Marciniak and his decisions in the Champions League tie against Inter. So you might be wondering what all the fuss is about. Well, for those who haven't been following the story, Barcelona was on a mission to take down Inter in the semifinals, but things didn't go as planned. They lost 4-3 over 2 legs, and it's safe to say that the focus after the game has been entirely on one thing: referee Szymon Marciniak. Now, we all know how much Barcelona loves to complain about refereeing decisions, and this time is no exception. The team's attention has been squarely focused on what they perceive as errors made by Marciniak during the tie. But what do UEFA think? Well, let me tell you, it looks like UEFA isn't buying into Barcelona's claims. When asked by Spanish newspaper Marca if there was any issue with Marciniak's decisions, UEFA responded with a simple, "There is no problem." Sounds straightforward enough, right? But the controversy only gets deeper when we look at some of the specific calls that Barcelona are disputing. Take, for instance, the penalty awarded to Inter for Francesco Acerbi's handball. Now, this one looks like an easy call, or so it seems. The thing is, referee Marciniak was clear as day that Acerbi had kicked the ball onto his own arm during a clean block. It's not exactly a tricky decision to make, but somehow, Barcelona are still complaining about it. And then, there's the Pau Cubarsí sliding tackle on Lautaro Martinez, another call that Barcelona claim should have been given differently. But here's the thing: VAR replays showed that Martinez never actually touched the ball. It was more of a case of catching an Inter player, but somehow, the officials still gave him a free kick. And let's not forget about the build-up to Acerbi's equalizer. Barcelona claim that Denzel Dumfries fouled Gerard Martin in the process. Now, I'm not saying that all of these calls were fair or clear-cut, but it's interesting to see how UEFA is handling this situation. Are they taking a stand against Barcelona's complaints, or are they just letting them run with it? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure: when you're on the receiving end of criticism from one of the biggest clubs in Europe, something's got to give. The question now is, what's next for UEFA and Barcelona? Will we see any action taken against Marciniak or his decisions, or is this just a case of Barcelona running out of steam?